Hello again. I'm Greg Harriman, your host of Crypto Corner, and it's the 23rd of October, and we are seeing a lot of green out there, which is awesome because now people go like, oh, things are feeling good, and I would tell you to be very careful about that false sense of security. Bitcoin is at 31,000, and everyone is rejoicing and saying, oh, it's going, to wherever. I still think it's going to go down, but again, I'm just another talking head. So you have to decide for yourself. This is not financial advice. It's the Wild West. And I'm going to show you a little bit of where we are. So let me jump into that. And if you're new to the channel, first, please hope you subscribe, you hit the like button, you do things so that we can grow. We want to grow. We want to be here through the bull run, and we want to make everyone money. And our philosophy is that we want to double or triple your money in the next year through the bull run. And there's a lot of people that would be saying, "Oh, you're going to get 100 times your money." And again, I personally don't know people that have made 100 times their money. So until then, I'm going to assume that if you make 2 or 3 times your money, then you're going to be doing pretty good. We've been doing this for about 3 months now. So within that 3 months, if you were putting away $100 a month, you should have $300 in there. Plus, we've done some things that would create more wealth than that. So, and as you'll see today, some of our stuff is up, so that 300 would be worth more. Um, but if you haven't heard, again, you could read this, you take a screenshot. But we want to be safe, secure, and sleep. So safe is we use the right coins. Secure is we use the right exchanges. We use Coinbase. You can see previous videos where we say where to go and what to do. And then we want to be able to sleep at night. We don't want to put all these coins in and then have to look at it all night or get liquidated or have bad things happen to us. So that's our philosophy. And so now on to what are we doing and where did we start? Well, 3 months ago we said that a lot of these coins are going to be kind of where we are. So it's starting to work out pretty nice. When you see all the way over to the right, you'll see red or green. So as you can see, QNT is green, DOT is green, and Atom is green. Those are the only three that we're buying right now. Bitcoin was at 27,000 before. It's now at 31,000. And, some of these coins were, even though they're up from where they were just a few days ago, they're down from where we originally started thinking we should be buying them for the bull run. So, like a good example is, Sol. At one point, we bought it at 16. We sold it at 26. It went back down to 21. It's now at 29. That's how volatile all these things are. But we feel like, QNT, we started saying maybe 3 weeks ago to start buying that, and it was buying at 85. We're now at 94. So that's a nice 10 plus percent on your coin. So if you had put in $100, you have $110. Um, there's render is actually up today. After I put this in, it jumped all the way up. So that's, I think, over $2 now. So that's another one that we recommended as low as 147. So that would be about a 30% gain on that. And our staple coins are DOT and Atom, and that's because we get 11% every time, every week we get a percentage. It's 11% APR on Coinbase. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to teach you to, get that 11%. And if we buy in at 4 and it's at 450 and we think in the bull run it goes to $10, then you're going to double your money and you're going to have the extra. So that's what we hope is going to happen. That's what we're thinking will happen. So, and we're going to see if we're right, because as we go along this journey, we've been right on some things and we've been wrong on some things. Uh, we had said stop buying Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's at 31,000. So if you had continued to buy Bitcoin, you would have been in a good spot as well. But what did we buy during that time? We bought Atom, and then we sold 25% of it, and we bought more Atom. So, and we're getting 11% on that money. So, there's multiple ways to do this. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. I left the two charts. I left last week so that you could see kind of where we were and where we are now. So here you can see that we were at 640ish, and now we're at 670. And again, we're getting the 11%. We're we're happy if it goes up. We're happy if it goes down. We will be super happy if it goes to 780. When it goes to 780, it's at a resistance point. We sell then 25% of our coins, and then we wait for it to come back down where it is right now, 673 or lower, and we buy in again. We buy more coins. You can go back in previous episodes, and I actually explain how the whole thing works. Hopefully, if you'll go back and take a look. If you do, smash the like button while you're there. That'd be awesome for me. Um, what else? The QNT. Yeah, it's gone from 87 to 94 in the last week. Right now, if you're nervous about any of this, you could be selling some of these coins that we've been buying. Like this one in particular, you could be selling this for a gain. Now, whether you want to sell it for a gain and take that money out or sell it for a gain and buy coins as they go down, that again is up to you. You decide what you want to do. As always, when we have days that the market goes up, so this week, say we're up about 20%. So say you had $1,000 in here right now, you'd have 1,200. So at 1,200, you should go back and look at this and say 65% of 1,200, I need to make sure is in my bigger coins. But then that should open up a little bit more for some of the speculative coins that we're looking at, like the renders and renders was more high risk, but it's already up 30% from where we first started talking about it. So, and some of the other coins that are up a little bit or they've gone up and come back, those are just stable. So we're not going to worry about them, but we don't have to kind of worry overall. Um, and when we start talking about all of these different coins and we talk about like where do we really want to go, I hope that what you're thinking as you hear this stuff and as you start doing things is that you start looking at this and going, how am I building this for the future? And then not just buying coins because some guy on the internet said to buy them or some other thing. You should be buying them and saying, I'm going to buy this, and we'll use $1,000 as our example, and I have $1,000, and at the end of next year, I'm going to have two or 3,000. Well, if you have that, you take out that initial 1,000 that you have, and you leave the rest in there, and then we'll keep working on this, and we'll keep growing that. There's all kinds of challenges out there that you can do for yourself of trying to gain 3% a day or trying to gain $3 a day, and what does that equal? And maybe we'll do a segment on that where you get to take a look at it and say, if I did 3% a day and started with $100, and this is going to sound ridiculous, but now I'm going to have to go back and actually do a segment on it, so I will. If you had $100 and you gained 3% a day on that portfolio in 1 year, you'd have $1 million. And you say that's impossible. I will bring the spreadsheet in and I will run through it for you so that you can see. But it's an interesting concept. But what you'd start with is, so at $100, you'd need $103 after day one. You'd need 106.08 after day two, or something like that. And as you're going along, you have to keep getting those dollars. Now, what might be easy to trade at $100 might be hard to trade at 10,000. Would you put $10,000 down on a trade? Maybe not. Maybe that would be too nerve wracking. So you might go, well, then I can only trade. My max is $500 that I feel comfortable. You'd have to do a lot more trades. So maybe that system wouldn't work for you. But maybe what you do is you would buy uh, Atom or something where you're getting staking money with $10,000, then you'd get $1,000 at the end of that year. That would account for some of your 3% a day. But we'll go through that. If you leave in the comments if that's interesting to you, let me know. And we'll do something with that. I've got a lot of people commenting on that lately, so we're we're willing to do it, and I'm willing to show you. So, as always, I hope that you enjoyed the episode. I'm Greg Harriman. It's Crypto Corner. We do it every week. Hopefully, you're investing a little bit more every week. This week, I would be putting that into Atom and Dot and QNT. And the only difference of when I say that, a lot of weeks I say the same thing. The only difference is 5% of that should be going towards some other like one of the little pie that is, VRA or one of those. So you decide what you do. Make sure you're marking it all out. See what percentage you are in each place, and then decide what's good for you. How do you feel about it, and then let's watch it grow and see where we are as a team. So again, smash a like. Tell people about it so that we're getting more and more subscribers every week, so that's awesome. And I really appreciate you. I hope that I'm doing you a good service. Thank you.